Rube Goldberg machine is a machine that has a very complicated process to do a simple task.
I had to look that up on Wikipedia because I didn't even know what it was.
It's a mousetrap.
So we're having problems with one of the Rehab bobcats being right there when we're feeding it. So to separate ourselves from the food, we wanted to come up with a way to give them the food where they're not seeing us giving it to them. So we had been thinking about this system where we could pull some kind of door and the rat would fall out of a box that it was placed in, and we could pull that away from a distance, a ways, so that we're not right there when the rat's being released into the enclosure. And then we went to buy the pieces to do that, and I told Justin I wanted like some kind of timer with a mechanical latch or an arm that pulls that rope so that you're not even there. And then he decided that it would be a good idea to set up this Rube Goldberg device. So basically what we did is we got a reverse flush valve from the Camping World, and it's going to sit like this. This piece is going to go on the top. That piece is going to go on the bottom. It's going to be mounted on the outside of the enclosure with a hole cut so that this piece can go in. We can drop food in the top,
Put the top on.
put a cap on, and then it has a valve that opens a door inside and the food falls through. So in order to open this without us being there, we're going to get a misting system timer.
Yeah.
And some cables and pulleys and a bucket. And we're going to set up the misting system on a timer to turn the water on to fill a bucket that once it gets heavy enough, we'll pull this open. So we will not be anywhere around. That's the plan. How is that the only one?
It literally takes me 2 seconds to set it manually. You hold it, it goes up really quick.
Okay. So then we need the parts to go to a thing to drop in the bucket.
I need one of these. We're going to do a drip for 25 psi regular so you don't blow off the end. And then, you know, there's like a 5 gallon.
It's probably going to take at least a gallon of water to make the bucket heavy enough to pull the
How
latch.
much is a gallon weigh? It weighs like 7 pounds. I think it's going to take less than a gallon.
Well, but if we get the 2 gallon per hour, then it would take at least half an hour for the bucket to fill up with. So.
But I would hate for it to only take a quarter gallon to make it go. Do you get what I'm saying? And then if you get that one, it might go off in 5 minutes.
Do they sell like a variety pack where you can buy like the different per hours?
Most people don't have the problem you guys are trying to solve.
Yeah.
The only option is 100-foot hose.
No, 50 foot.
If you get the Lowe's branded bucket, they're going to have to reimburse us for this. Because this is going to get 1 million views on YouTube. Just Justin trying to get those buckets apart will get 1 million views on YouTube.
I don't know if this is a good idea. Do you think this would be heavy enough?
I got a great idea. We just send the mister in there and rain won't fall down.
Look at that. Problem solver. So we need cable, a wrap around that handle, come out to the corner of the post.
You don't want the bucket to hang like to one side of the. But we'll leave tons of snaps. I think those will work. Just sit.
Like that, and then you can put the cable through here.
Yeah.
To hold it straight. Can't go wrong with
to get like crimps and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. But now that it's outside, we could probably just rope.
And this will just sit any which way you want.
So how's the rope gonna get? If you have a post with the top on it, how's your rope gonna get past that support?
The post is above it.
You're gonna have a post on the ground,
Alright.
and then you're gonna have
this. This is gonna be here, and
How's
just
your-
say that's the cage over there. The rope comes from the cage. This is underneath here, and the rope is perfectly even with this, right? And then the bucket just sits right here.
Okay.
So
That's different how I was thinking about it, but it'll work too.
it's easy.
I was thinking we were running the rope over the top.
Because it'll rub this way.
Yeah, that's
it'll
what I was saying.
be
I was
floating.
gonna go after this that holds the rope up in the air.
Yeah, this will just it'll float in the air. It won't touch anything.
Post with like an L on it, it could be a U.
It could be a U. Yeah.
And that way you don't have to worry about the weight of the bucket pulling on the post and making it crooked. You
Yeah.
do two posts.
Yeah, you could do two. I hope it doesn't do what it was doing before. I'm just gonna drive slow.
She's gonna fly off the front.
Yeah,